The kingdom of Hastinapura. In the sacred land of Bharat, the kingdom of Hastinapura flourished under the reign of King Shantanu. His union with the celestial river goddess Ganga bore a son, Bhishma, whose vow of celibacy and loyalty to his father became legendary. Later, Shantanu's marriage to Satyavati, the daughter of a humble fisherman, continued the royal lineage with two sons, Chitrangada and Vichitravirya. Yet fate wove its own intricate design, leading to a dynasty shaped by both divine intervention and mortal choices. The birth of Pandavas and Kauravas. The epic truly begins with the birth of the Pandavas and Kauravas. Dhritarashtra, born blind, and Pandu were sons of Vichitravirya and Ambalika. Dhritarashtra, despite his strength and wisdom, was denied the throne due to his blindness, leading to resentment that would fester for generations. He married Gandhari, who, in a profound act of devotion, blindfolded herself to share her husband's darkness. From her womb emerged 100 sons, the Kauravas, led by the ambitious and envious Duryodhana. Pandu, blessed and cursed alike, wed Kunti and Madri. His fate denied him fatherhood, but through divine blessings, his wives bore 5 sons, Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva. These sons, divinely ordained, possessed the might of gods and the destiny of warriors. The game of dice, a turning point. The cousins grew up together, but jealousy festered within Duryodhana, the eldest Kaurava. His envy of the Pandavas' virtues and abilities led to a series of malicious plots. Duryodhana's cunning uncle, Shakuni, devised a plan that would change the fate of the kingdom, a deceitful game of dice. In this fateful game, Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandava, known for his unwavering adherence to Dharma, was lured into staking everything. One by one, he lost his kingdom, his brothers, and eventually, even Draupadi, the wife of the Pandavas. The court fell silent as Draupadi, humiliated before the assembled royalty, raised her voice in defiance. Her cries echoed through the halls, igniting a fire that would consume the land. Bound by their word, the Pandavas were exiled for 13 years, including a year of incognito. In their exile, they honed their skills, tempered their spirits, and vowed to return, not just for revenge, but to restore righteousness. The Bhagavad Gita, a divine revelation. As the drums of war thundered and the dust of impending battle darkened the horizon, Arjuna, standing between two mighty armies, felt his spirit waver. The weight of duty clashed with the bonds of love and kinship, and in that moment of despair, Krishna, his charioteer and divine guide, spoke, his voice carrying the wisdom of ages. Revealing his cosmic form, Krishna imparted the Bhagavad Gita, a discourse that unraveled the mysteries of duty, righteousness, and the eternal soul. As Arjuna listened, his heart steadied. The teachings of the Gita became a beacon, guiding him beyond his moral dilemmas to the path of Dharma. The war was now inevitable. Bhishma's fall. On the 10th day of battle, Bhishma, the grandsire and guardian of Hastinapura, was confronted by Arjuna. Bound by his vow to protect the kingdom, Bhishma fought with unparalleled valor. Yet his own boon, that he could choose the moment of his death, became his undoing. At Krishna's counsel, Arjuna rained arrows upon him, striking him down. But Bhishma did not fall. His body remained suspended, a bed of arrows bearing his weight. He lay there, awaiting the war's end, imparting wisdom until his final breath. Drona's deception and fall. Drona, the master of warfare and teacher of both the Pandavas and Kauravas, was an unstoppable force on the battlefield. Yet his greatest weakness was his son, Ashwathama. To break him, Krishna devised a deception. News was spread that Ashwathama had been slain. Overcome with grief, Drona laid down his weapons. His spirit shattered. In that moment of vulnerability, Drishtadyumna, seeking vengeance for past wrongs, struck him down, ending the life of the great teacher. Karna, Arjuna, the battle of fate. Among the many rivalries that defined the war, none burned brighter than that of Karna and Arjuna. Karna, the tragic hero, had been cursed by fate despite his noble heart. When the time came for their final confrontation, Karna found himself forsaken by destiny. His chariot's wheel sunk into the ground, rendering him helpless. As he struggled to free it, Arjuna, at Krishna's urging, seized the moment. With a single, divine arrow, he ended Karna's journey. A warrior felled not just by his opponent, but by the cruel hand of fate itself. Ghatotkacha's sacrifice. As the war raged on, the Pandavas found an unlikely savior in Bhima's son, Ghatotkacha. A warrior of unmatched magical prowess, he unleashed destruction upon the Kauravas. In desperation, Duryodhana was forced to deploy his most potent weapon, one that had been reserved for Arjuna. Ghatotkacha, realizing the gravity of the moment, embraced his fate. With a thunderous roar, he launched himself into the heavens, meeting the weapon head-on, sacrificing his life to save the Pandavas from certain doom. Abhimanyu's bravery and martyrdom. Arjuna's young son, Abhimanyu, proved his mettle when he breached the formidable Chakravyuha formation, a strategy only his father fully understood. Trapped within enemy lines, Abhimanyu fought with the ferocity of a lion, taking down warrior after warrior. Yet surrounded and outnumbered, he was ultimately slain. His death became a rallying cry, his valor immortalized in the annals of history. Duryodhana's defeat, the final blow. The war neared its end as Bhima confronted Duryodhana in a final, brutal duel. The battle was fought with maces, their blows shattering the earth beneath them. At Krishna's signal, Bhima struck Duryodhana's thigh, shattering it, fulfilling his vow of vengeance. With Duryodhana's fall, the war was over, but the echoes of its destruction would linger for generations. The eternal legacy of the Mahabharata. The echoes of Kurukshetra still resonate across time, whispering lessons of fate, choice, and consequence. In the end, who truly won? And who, in the great wheel of karma, will rise to play these roles again? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Mahabharata, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more epic stories from mythology, history, and beyond. Drop a comment below on which part of the Mahabharata resonates with you the most. See you in the next video.